What's up guys, we back in the kitchen again. Today we're gonna make like an Asian style soup. It's kind of one of my favorite soups. It's super easy to make, a lot of basic stuff, but it's kind of like an Asian style soup that I came up with. I used to always make it with rice, but we're gonna use shirataki noodles, and it's got chicken, but you can make it with, sometimes I'll use pork, just chicken thighs, but it's super easy, and I'll walk you guys through all the stuff we need. So let's go ahead and get started and make some soup. All right guys, so here's kind of the base of the broth and the stock that we're gonna make for this soup. Super easy, like I said. We're gonna use 4 chicken thighs. We got some ginger here, some onion, chicken stock, a little bit of pure artificial sweetener, and some fish sauce. So we're gonna go ahead and mix this up, get it started. As always guys, everything will be in the description down below with the amount, but this is just kind of a basic little soup that turns out really good. So let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so the first thing we're gonna wanna do is just peel our ginger. We wanna peel all the skin off, just get that all ready. So I just use a potato peeler, or you can use a knife, and just kind of clean all the skin off it. So once the skin's all peeled off, go ahead and just cut them into a couple large chunks. Doesn't really matter, doesn't have to be perfect. Just cut them into a couple of large chunks, and then this is about 1/4 of an onion. I'm just gonna chop that in half and then kind of dice it into kind of just random sized chunks like that. So that stuff's prepped. Now we got our pan on the stove here. We're gonna go ahead and put some heat on that. We're gonna add the ginger and the onion to the pan. So we're gonna let that go for a couple minutes guys and kind of get like a little sear on them, and then we'll add the chicken broth. So you guys can see it's starting to get a little bit of char on it. We're gonna go ahead and add the chicken stock. We're gonna add an entire quart. And on top of that, we're gonna add another 2 cups of water. Then I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons fish sauce, a spoonful of the artificial sweetener, some crushed salt, and now we're gonna add 4 chicken thighs. And now we're just gonna let that simmer guys for about an hour, or basically until the chicken's fully cooked, and then we can shred it. So just let this simmer. You can put a top on it so it doesn't evaporate much, and then we're gonna come back in about an hour and just let it simmer, and then we'll pull the chicken apart and plate it up. While that soup's cooking, we'll go ahead and start prepping up some of the other stuff. So this soup, the base is really kind of basic. It's all about the stuff you add afterwards to it. So green onions, cilantro are a must. So just go ahead and dice up a bunch of, I do a whole pack of green onions, and then we'll cut up the cilantro with that. When you do the cilantro, go ahead and do the stems and all. That's like the best part, is the crunchy cilantro stems. And I just put that in the same container as the green onions. Just put them in the same container, shake them up, and then you can store this in the fridge for later when we're ready. Next up, we'll prep our jalapenos. Normally I just cut the ends off them. And I use one of these little pumpkin carving knives that work really good to just cut the centers out, so it's not too spicy. Makes it a little easier on the fam. If you like them spicy, just leave the ends in there and then dice them up. Just cut those into rings for the soup. And then we also have lime in this guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get this lime prepped up for when the soup's ready. Just cut the ends off. And then I just cut it into some wedges. We can just go ahead and keep all this in the fridge until the soup's done. For keto guys, I used to have this soup with rice, but now I'm gonna use shirataki noodles, which are pretty good. This is better than noodles. It's a low carb alternative, but they're pretty good and they work really great in soups like this. So we're just gonna go ahead and prepare these as per the instructions. Our chicken's been simmering for about an hour. It's all fully cooked. We're gonna take the thighs out and let them cool so we can shred the meat up. At this point too, you can remove the pieces of ginger from the soup because you're not gonna save or actually eat those. It's just for flavoring, so I usually just pick all those out. Chicken's kind of cooled off, so you can just kind of start to break it up into pieces like that. You can remove the skin and throw it away if you want, or you can just shred it up for some extra fat. But we're just gonna pretty much break up the chicken into little chunks like that. Remove the bones, throw those away, and then we're gonna add this back. All right guys, so now that the chicken's ready to go, we're gonna go ahead and add that back to the soup broth and then put a bowl together. So our noodles are all prepped, so we're gonna go ahead and take some of the noodles and put them in a bowl. And now we're gonna grab some of our broth and chicken. Is kind of all the stuff we prepped, kind of put together your own soup, kind of like pho, but basically you can put some cilantro and green onions, some jalapenos, squeeze a lime wedge in there, stuff that I like to add into it, fried garlic, black pepper, a couple drops of soy sauce or Golden Mountain sauce. If you think it needs to be a little bit more salty, you could add a little bit more fish sauce, sriracha, just a teeny sprinkle of some pure, and if you want to go for it, a little bit of hoisin sauce, but it's kind of a carb bomb for 2 tablespoons, so I would recommend use it sparingly if you're going to put some of that in. But you just go ahead and put that stuff in, and then it's amazing, guys. Here's what I like to add, guys. I'm just going to put just a little bit, like a small spoonful of the pure in there. Obviously the cilantro and green onion, some black pepper, fried garlic. You can find this at most Asian stores. Jalapenos. I like the Golden Mountain sauce in there. Of course, you gotta have the sriracha. And then squeeze a lime on there, guys. Trust me, it makes it super good. You're definitely gonna wanna add that. And then that's it, guys. Go ahead and enjoy. It's super good. I promise you'll like it. Easy to make. Great on these cold Michigan days. It has a great mix of fresh and crunchy stuff from all the fresh veggies we just put in there. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like it. If you do, please like and subscribe. Check out some of my other cooking vids and stay tuned for more. Please hit that bell notification so you can tune back in and see whenever I post a new vids, guys. But enjoy it. Have a good one. How do you like the soup?
It's good.
Good?
Yeah.
Are you lying to the peoples of the internet?
No.
Alright guys, so there you go. You heard it from Bane himself. Super good soup. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. If you try it, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like, what you did differently. Always up to experiment, guys. So thanks again for watching. Peace.